to another video of Street Credit, a place where broke college students do not exist. Thank you for continuing to be a part of my number and doing yourself a great justice as a college student to be one of the ones that are going to graduate with excellent credit. Ow, give it up for yourself. Yes. So today I got my handy dandy notebook again, and today we're going to be talking about the 4 credit bureaus. These are super important because, yes, the strategies are important about how to build, right? But you got to know what you're looking at so that you can make sure that you're building properly. So we're going to be talking about the 4 bureaus and all of its glory and everything that's included. All right. So let's talk about, again, the 4 bureaus, also known as 4 credit reporting agencies. Now, the first one is a little bit different. It's called Inovis. Inovis, one of the two, we never found out how to say it, so we're just going to say it how we say it. Inovis, right? This one is one that is special and it's unique because they don't necessarily report month-to-month activity. They actually are the ones who send out, or responsible for those who send out pre-approval letters. So I remember when I first turned 18 and I started getting these pre-approval letters in the mail, and it was like, oh, you're approved for $500. You get a crediting, you get credit. And it was just like, Oprah, that's really what was going on. They was just sending everything. So I said, well, why do they keep sending me these? Where are they getting my information from? Well, this is an agency that provides your information to credit lenders such as Capital One, your Discovers, Bank of America, whomever, to market to you. And you pretty much automatically opted in. So you can actually opt out of that for at least 5 years with the number below. This way you can make sure that, hey, I want my information out of the system as I'm building my credit score. I don't want to be tempted. So just take me off the list. Just put me on a do not call list. And they'll at least do that for 5 years. Now, the other 3 agencies are also unique because they actually report your month-to-month activities. So let's break it down as to how it all makes sense, because no one ever broke this down for me. I want to make sure that I'm doing you a good service and breaking it down to you. So there are 4 actual reporting agencies. There are 2 scoring models, meaning you have your 4 agencies that we're about to cover. Then you have 2 reporting models, and then you have variations of report types under those models. So we're going to go over all of that, but I wanted to give you the summary. So let's dive in. Now, your 3 that are unique outside of Inovis are TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Now, remember the 2 scoring models I told you about? Well, FICO and Vantage in the last video. If you didn't see that, go back and watch it. We talked about the who, what, when, where, how, and why you need to build credit. So now we're going to go in that deeper dive of what FICO and what Vantage are and how they report. So again, you have the 3 agencies, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, that report your month-to-month behaviors. Now, these are 3 standalone agencies. They do not work together. They're actually in 3 separate states and cities. They don't have any affiliation together. They just report what the lenders are telling them, or your creditors are telling them that you've been doing on a month-to-month basis. So you can look at it as like your Santa naughty list or your nice list. If you've been paying on time and you've been doing your good stuff, you're on a nice list. If you ain't been paying on time and you just been neglecting everything, yeah, you're on a naughty list. Okay? And they report to those 3 agencies. All right? So remember the scoring models, which is Vantage and FICO. Now, both Vantage and FICO report to all 3 agencies. Okay? Now, under the Vantage model, there are a couple variation or reports, meaning you know how they have additions to books, 5th edition, 6th edition, 7th edition. Well, it's them making tweaks or edits to the way the score reports. So there are 2 variations currently for Vantage, 3.0 and 4.0. And then for FICO, there can be up to 28 variations that I have seen thus far for your FICO score. Now, for FICO, they've been around longer. So 90% of lenders, such as Capital Ones, your Discovers, your folks, they will look at that reporting model. They'll look at FICO. But Vantage is a little bit newer, but now you have 10% of lenders, and that number is starting to increase of who looks at your Vantage scores. Now, I'm telling you all of this information because as we develop our strategies throughout these YouTube videos, guess what's going to happen? We're going to learn how to balance out the different variation scores, the different reporting models amongst those three agencies. So Vantage 3.0 and 4.0, and then all of the different variations that FICO has, right? We're going to make sure that those are balanced out in such a way that, boom, guess what happens after that? TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, no matter whether they're reporting your FICO or your Vantage, is going to be reporting in a healthy way and a balanced way. So that's what we're going to uncover on the channel. But of course, I had to let you know what they are first. No one ever broke these down for me. And there's a lot of adults here today that still don't know about those different things. So guess what? You can consider yourself a part of the game, head of the game. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, we seen an ashy elbow. All right, y'all. So now, what are these different variations that reporters or lenders have? Well, your mortgage lenders, when you're looking to buy a home, they may look at a different FICO score, one of the different variations of a FICO score, than your car lenders, right? Or your credit card lenders. Now, a lender is the person that's going to extend you the credit, meaning, again, your Capital Ones, your Discovers, your Bank of Americas, your credit unions. They're the ones that are going to extend that line of credit to you, whether secured or unsecured, and don't worry, we're going to go over that as well. But they're going to extend that credit to you with the promise that you're going to pay them back. And they're going to report to these different variations of reports and these different bureaus, the three different bureaus, on a month-to-month basis. Now, remember I said that there were 4 agencies. Okay, there are 4 agencies. There are 2 scoring models, and there are different variations or additions to those reports because they always want to make things better. Right? They always want to make things better and help consumers out or give different lenders different ways to be able to view you in a different lens. So I'm super excited to continue unboxing these different variations of credit. Now, I'm going to talk to you in the next video about how to view your reports and how to access these different variations. So the first one is going to be Experian. Experian.com houses your FICO scores. And if you have the upgraded version, you can actually do a free trial with them and either continue to pay the monitoring service or you can, decide not to, whatever floats your boat. I recommend it, but hey, I understand the college budget. So in that video, I'm going to be talking about how you can access the different scores, where you can go view them, how you can understand what you're looking at, because hey, guess what? We got to know what we're looking at. And then the one following that is going to be looking at Credit Karma because they also have a free system. So Experian itself is free, but you can, of course, upgrade. But Credit Karma, they also have a free way that you can view your Vantage scores. So Experian, we're going to walk through. It's going to show you your FICO scores. And Credit Karma is going to show you your free Vantage scores and how to look through those reports so you know what you're looking at. So as we begin to continue building out your score, you on the right path. So I will see you in the next video. Well, you may not see this beautiful face, but you will get a chance to see those systems, those beautiful systems. So I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all. Bye.